ITOs and ICOs. What are ITOs and ICOs? If you have heard some news about blockchain or cryptocurrencies, you have probably heard about ITOs, otherwise known as ICOs. These stand for Initial Token Offering, ITO, and Initial Coin Offering, ICO. Although we explained the differences between coins and tokens, in this chapter we are going to use them as synonyms. ITOs and ICOs are basically the IPOs, or initial public offerings, of the blockchain world. Companies use them to receive funding for their venture, like crowdfunding, before they have released any products or when they want to create a new line of products, but don't have the necessary funding to do them without help. You can think of them like crowdfunding projects where people invest their money into the company, but on the blockchain. The company creates a token and sells it to investors, otherwise known as participants. With the money they receive from the investors, or participants, they make their plan a reality. Investors buy tokens because they see potential in the project and are motivated by the potentially high return on investment, passive income, and or receiving the planned product or service. Example. For example, your friend Kate has a brilliant plan for an awesome product, but she doesn't have enough money to create it. She creates a solid business plan, also known as a white paper, and launches an ITO. You decide to lend a helping hand and buy €100 worth of tokens. Your other friend Jacob also helps Kate out and buys €10 worth of tokens, and so do many other people. Kate receives enough money to make her vision a reality. After a year, she launches the product. You and your friend Jacob and the other investors get the product for free. And a few months after the product launch, her company is a success and the price of her tokens has risen significantly. Your €100 investment is now worth €1,000, and Jacob's tokens are worth €100 instead of €10. Kate got the opportunity to realize her vision and create her dream company, while you, Jacob, and the other investors have increased their investment significantly. Why are some countries banning ITOs and ICOs? Now, if these ITOs and ICOs are such win-win situations, then why are some countries banning them? Well, not all of the people who launch ITOs and ICOs are good people. There are a small handful of individuals who have penetrated this space and do not have the public's best interests at heart. Some dubious individuals have noticed that they can create an ITO or ICO, receive the money, and run away with it. This is because ITOs and ICOs run on the blockchain, and there are no universal authorities who control this space, yet. There is no authorized body to determine whether the creator of an ITO or ICO is a solid person with a good credit rating, or owns a successful company and holds an impressive track record, and that they will deliver on their promises. The SEC in America and authorities in other countries are attempting to start this legislation process. While IPOs have certain rules and restrictions, ICOs and ITOs have almost no regulations. For these reasons, some countries are banning them in order to protect their citizens. If an ITO or ICO has escrow, meaning that all of the money raised during an ICO is kept secure by a third party and cannot be accessed until certain conditions are met by the company holding the ICO, then it is protecting investors, participants, advisors, and the other staff who are vested into the ICO alike. There are many companies who offer escrow services to ITOs and ICOs, making these crowdfunding ventures a more secure investment opportunity. ITOs and ICOs have a lot of benefits aside from the drawbacks aforementioned, and most of the problems with ITOs and ICOs can be avoided with adequate research and knowledge about the ITO or ICO you are considering investing in. There are many legitimate investment opportunities out there, but you need to be well educated in the investment of your choice. People lose money mainly through cons and scams, and this is a problem which arises around any investment opportunity. Being educated on ITOs and ICOs, and crypto in general, will make you less vulnerable. Conclusion. In conclusion, ITOs, or initial token offerings, and ICOs, or initial coin offerings, provide blockchain companies with the opportunity to acquire funds to make their vision a reality, to create a new product, or to scale up their business. They can also bring a true opportunity to investors, and while they are condemned by some people as being scams, in reality, adequate knowledge and due diligence by participants would have stopped many people from being taken advantage of by the truly fraudulent initial token offerings or initial coin offerings.